Good morning. This is Pastor Lynn with Goodland United Methodist Church. In the same way, your Father in heaven is not willing that any of these little ones should be lost. Matthew 18:10 through 14. On a dark winter night, a teacher was on her way to a basketball game in another town. As she came over a hill, she just missed a cow in the middle of the road. The teacher immediately stopped and notified the owner that his cattle were on the road. Even in circumstance far less danger, rural people will generally inform one another when livestock are out. For the owners, everything stops until the livestock are back and the fence is fixed. You know, we had that happen on our way back last weekend, coming back from Nebraska across Highway 36 between Atwood and Oberlin. We were driving along, and there was cattle in the field, and some of the calves had snuck through the fence and were coming down onto the highway. We pulled over. We didn't call the farmer, but we got the mile marker number, and we called the local sheriff and said, "Please notify the farmers that there are cattle out between these two markers." We didn't want those little guys to get hit. We continued on our way. God also looks for strays. He does not want to lose a single one of his sheep. Sometimes the rest of us, the 99, well, we don't understand that very well. We refuse to believe that the shepherd may be busier trying to recover some other sheep who only want to get into trouble. We don't want our children to associate with those children. After all, we are known by the company that we keep. And, well, let's face it, birds of a feather flock together. But how on earth can you share the love of Christ and what he has done in your life if you only talk to like-minded people? Do you suppose that they repeated similar sayings about Jesus when he kept company with those no-good people? You know, Jesus didn't devote himself just to the disciples. He talked to the tax collectors. He talked to the sinner on the street. Well, he even healed a group of lepers from leprosy. He went out into a cemetery and met a man that was filled with demons and told the demons to leave that man and sent them off into a herd of pigs and down over the cliff. See that you do not look down on one of these little ones, says Jesus. We do not see what is going on in the hearts of those whose conduct disgusts us, nor do we know the whole story of why they are the way they are. Isn't it time that we open our eyes to the most unlikely sheep? Because God looks after all of them. Lord, help us to mend the fences and to bring in the strays. I leave you with this question to ponder for the week. Did you know that more than 50% of inactive church members think they might become active again? Have a good week.